Oh,
That's the premise?
hey everybody!
Hey.
This is MaJeliv. I'm Matthew,
I'm Jemmy.
I'm Joshua.
And I'm Jose.
and we're the Vasquez family. We're a family of artists and actors. You may have seen us in shows like Miss Marvel, Cobra Kai, The Liberator, or Will Trent. Both my dad and I have been in Will Trent. Or in movies like The Valet, Loud Like Crocodile, or in our own original short films, Candy Chaos, starring this young lady right here.
Boom.
Yes, but we are watching the official trailer of Supergirl today.
Yay.
We are very intrigued and looking forward to seeing what else this may entail.
Krypto.
We don't know a lot about Supergirl, but we are very excited to see how her story may tie into Superman.
Yes.
As our dad over here is very big fan of Superman.
Big time.
And obviously, we naturally, growing up, became big fans of Superman.
Yes.
We are missing MaJeliv mom today.
Yes.
Our mom is
Yeah.
not in this. She is busy doing awesome work.
Great work.
She's
is.
good. She's healthy. So
Working hard.
give some love to mom in
Love
the
you, Mom.
comments. Hope to have her back with us soon here for the next reaction. But yes, talked enough. We will talk more about Supergirl and all this once
Yes.
we watch the official trailer of Supergirl. So thank you for joining us. Let's jump in. Here we go.
Whoa.
Hey, I was just touching base to see when you think you might be coming back. You know, I'm just worried that you're not going to find your stride here if you keep going off-world all the time, Carl.
Wow.
Worried you're not going to find your people.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, Clark.
Uh,
I
Oh,
have no people.
Oh my gosh.
Krypto.
yeah.
Yeah, she had a.
Oh man.
She was older when she saw it all.
Yeah, she was
Wherever
older.
You are, buddy.
Huh.
Oh, this is gonna be
Wow.
cool.
Already, I like that beginning.
Yep.
There's the music, right? Leaning into that James Gunn-esque.
At each other.
Oh,
Very Guardians.
Honestly, I thought
Partying.
we were lucky.
wow.
And look, almost by
Ooh.
definition went out.
Wow.
Krypto?
What can I do?
The Brickens carry the antidote on that person.
Oh no!
Oh man.
No!
You do not touch Krypto. No!
Oh.
That's the premise?
Are you kidding?
Wow.
My innocent family.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness.
Stakes
Dang,
are high,
man.
They're
man.
very high.
Just gotta save Krypto.
This does not look like this is gonna end well.
No, it doesn't.
You guys.
Oh, I love that.
That creative choice. It's so good.
That's genius.
There he is.
There he is.
Jason Momoa as Lowell.
Wait, so is he...
June 26th.
Wow.
Whoa. Yo!
Yeah.
Revenge. It won't take your pain away.
Huh.
Huh. Wow.
Oof.
Wow.
Look at that.
Wow.
All the sequences.
Yeah, man.
Man.
The sequences are wild. Huh.
There's no home without you, buddy.
Oh.
Gosh.
Oh, come
Wow,
on,
okay.
man.
That looks so great.
I'm sold. I'm sold.
Funny. That's what I've been calling you.
Incredible. So he's like, he's an anti-hero.
Yeah.
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 Oh,
Okay.
that
So-
character fits him so well.
It really does.
It's really great. Oh, yes. Okay.
Man.
Thank you, God. Okay, I was worried about the teaser trailer that we got a few months ago. I was like, where's the story? Where's the heart? Like, what is this going to involve? The dog is involved.
The only promise we were really getting
Yeah.
with the teaser trailer was that she is in a tough spot
Yeah.
for some reason,
And we didn't know
and
why.
now she's helping someone else.
Yeah.
Which again, beautiful for a teaser trailer. There was a curiosity. We were excited, but we still had a lot of questions.
What's interesting though is that I feel like we're gonna get. She's gonna have growth in this.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Absolutely.
We saw a little bit of where she's gonna land in Act 2 and 3 of realizing that revenge, just leads to more destruction and more pain.
Yeah.
Ultimately. But that it's all obviously justifiable feelings, and so we're gonna go on that journey with her. Obviously, I imagine we'll get some flashbacks. And like you said, Josh, she's gonna meet somebody that is younger, that is going through something extremely similar, and she's almost gonna be looking at her younger self.
Yeah.
And so it's that
It's beautifully written.
yeah,
I love
amazing
that.
story vehicle of like if you could talk to your younger self, if you could help your younger self, what would you say to yourself? And so that's wonderful. And then
And
with-
it's genius too with Krypto being in danger because that's like her only friend, right? Like her comfort, right?
right.
And if that's in danger, she has to get uncomfortable to, to help her best friend. And in the process, I love that intro of her not always jumping around, not really sticking anywhere because she just seems like she doesn't want to get attached to anything
Yeah.
because of, the loss that she has experienced. And I think we're definitely going to get more of that and see what that really was like for her. So yeah, it's overall really exciting. I'm very excited too because they didn't reveal the whole like what basically is going to happen in the story. There's still a lot of mystery. How are they going to do it? Is Krypto going to survive?
Yeah, as an audience, we know
yeah.
Krypto. We
Yeah.
watch Superman and him with Krypto.
Yes.
So for us to go into this film and to know that he is in danger,
James Gunn
it
has a thing
unites
with
us.
animals.
It unites. Yes,
I think
And
does.
it
he
hurts
has,
me
he, ha- he has to
emotionally.
live. He has to
Right,
live.
It
he has.
hurts
He
me
has to
I think
live.
Krypto has to. I mean,
Yep.
that's your whole.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We'll
Oh,
see.
yeah.
We'll see what happens.
We'll
but
see.
The
but
performances.
it's definitely
there's-
gonna tug at our heartstrings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really beautiful.
But
I'm so hooked. There's so much there. I mean, she's a sensational actor, so I know we're gonna go on a pretty significant ride with the whole of what is happening. There's a whole lot more than I had anticipated. So I'm wrapped up in it,
Yeah.
and I really cannot wait to see it. Did we get a date? I missed it.
June 26th.
Okay. Wow.
June
June is
26th.
packed.
June
June
is
is
packed.
in. Oh my gosh, this is.
So-
this whole summer, man. I mean, this whole year is just
Oh wait, you said June 26th? Is that what you said?
June 25th.
something around there. End of June. I know it's
Yes,
end of June.
end of
Okay.
June.
So
Okay. Yeah. We're gonna have plenty to watch.
And I
Wow.
also
That's for sure.
I'm curious too about Lobo, the Jason Momoa's character, right? That's his name, right?
yeah.
Yes.
Lobo.
I'm
Lobo.
curious,
Lobo.
Lobo, but it's Lobo because that's like wolf
Lobo.
and
Spanish.
yeah, it's Spanish. It's
Very
great.
cool.
There's this promise. I thought he was gonna be some kind of villain. We're not too familiar with the DC comics. I've read Death of Superman. And we're
I
big
read a
fans of.
Supergirl
She read a Supergirl comic. So and Matthew has read a lot of
Batman.
Batman comics.
Grant Morrison's Batman series. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's we have some familiarities with that, but in terms of Jason Momoa's character as a DC character, not that much. But to see him as kind of like this anti-hero that is partaking in their adventure,
Yeah.
it almost is curious if he is motivated by revenge in the way that he's dressed, in his bike and like his whole presentation. Maybe he is like the extreme of what Supergirl is going through.
Yeah, is he like is he like a Deadpool, or he's kind of like a mercenary? Like definitely with. It'd be great to get some
Yeah.
insight on Lobo
Yes,
in
please,
the comments.
if you have
Let us
it.
know.
Yeah.
I remember we saw the headline of when he got cast, and the comic book picture was like, oh my gosh, yes, like it makes too much sense.
Yeah.
It's almost like the character was inspired by Jason Momoa. It's crazy. But yeah, so very very curious as to what that does. But in the first teaser, it was like a blink and you'll miss it moment.
Yeah.
And you guys helped us know
We missed
in the
it.
comments.
We missed it.
We missed it. We
But
missed
that's
it.
okay.
Yeah, I
But no,
missed
we're
it.
very, very intrigued to see what Jason Momoa does with that character and how he fits into all of this. And I am curious. I remember reading a headline somewhere that I guess they've changed composers for this movie. Like,
Oh, like
Oh.
music?
yeah, like I'm curious what the music's gonna be like, the tone in that element. So that's interesting.
I love the music in this trailer.
Yeah.
I do feel like there was this way of the music, and I know trailer music is a completely different thing.
Right.
I'm looking forward to seeing who is composing this film because that's something I look forward to, very much so. We watched Project Hail Mary and Daniel Pemberton just rocks it, man. He is on it. But I look forward to whoever is composing and the sound that this movie will have.
Yes.
Because Superman had a great soundtrack.
So this is saying a lot because you the three of you know I'm not the best with lyrics. I sometimes hear music, but I don't really listen to. I have to literally read the lyrics, and something strange happened listening to this trailer. The lyrics of the song, which is a song I've heard before, obviously it's a remake, unless it's a remix of the original. I don't know. Again, lyrics not my thing. However, the lyrics were very well aligned with some other dimension of what's happening in the story, and I found myself listening more than watching at certain instances because I was like, oh, oh, what is that saying? That's interesting. So it added a texture and a layer that I did not expect. So it's gonna make me listen to the song again to see if I can kind of pick up on some other potential themes or things that might be coming, or things that just are going on internally with Supergirl, or she clearly becomes like a counselor, a friend, a guide to this young girl who basically suffers the same fate, a very similar fate as Supergirl. So
Yeah.
lots there, and I love that. There's so much to unpack. That's what we love. Let's unpack it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Please.
So, well, time will tell. I mean, again, right around the corner too. And we shall see. We shall see how it all comes together. How it introduces Kara to the DC, to us, to new audiences who don't know a lot about the character, and even to those that have been fans of Supergirl for years now. So very much looking forward to all of that, and then how her story connects with Superman. And all that. Maybe we'll get more insight on Krypton and the truth behind Krypton.
What happened there,
and the
yeah.
kind of Kryptonians that we're dealing with, you know, because Lex Luthor,
Look at that.
Luthor, you know, dropped some pretty upsetting news for I think some people in terms
Very
of
upsetting.
I'm
still upset about it. That's
like,
not okay.
in terms of the intentions behind Kryptonians and all that.
How
So
could people from Earth decipher the language?
Well, like
Get out of here.
if
Get a
someone
little bit of
like
context.
if someone like Supergirl was going to escape, something's fishy about that translation. I think personally.
We'll have to see.
We'll see.
have to
We'll
see.
see. I'm excited. I'm so
That's
intrigued.
now
I'm
another
very
layer
excited.
to be excited about.
Yes.
Lex
And I love how
Luthor.
relatable they are. Last note, I just love how, like, for her, she's like, she's a girl who's trying to help her dog. Like, her dog is in need of help, and she's like an antisocial person who loves her dog, has to go out and socialize with people to help her dog.
Yeah. Well, he's
All
family.
on a basic
Simple
level,
to do it,
you know. So it seems very relatable, and I know already looking at the trailer, it was tugging at some heartstrings. So I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what this has in store.
yeah,
Very nice.
absolutely. But thank you guys for joining us. Meet us in the comments. Let us know what Supergirl means to you. Any comics that you guys have read that are, you know, or things from comics that you've read that are good inspiration or things to know going into this movie. Insight on the characters, again, like Lobo, like Supergirl, and this specific run that James Gunn said inspired this movie of Supergirl. So again, meet us in the comments. We'll always love to hear what you have to say, and we want to invite you guys to join us in the MaJeliv Insiders community, where you guys can connect with us more directly. And it's a community that we've been building over the last year that we're very excited about, where we just inspire each other with reflections that we post. Behind the scenes content of just creative projects that we're doing here as a family of artists and actors. Maybe when we're reading books, movies, TV shows, when we're watching movies and TV shows, we're always sharing reflections and things that are inspiring us. Hopefully will inspire you as well. And just overall inspiring each other to elevate the way that we live our lives, the way that we live more intentionally, more fully, more passionately, and the way that we interact with the art that we are experiencing. Not just, you know, blindly consuming it, but interacting with it
Taking
and
it in.
immersing ourselves in what we are experiencing and living that out in our everyday lives. So if you're interested in that, definitely check that out. We would love to see you guys there. Right now our goal is to get to 100 members. Right now we're at 22. So help us get to that goal. We'd love for you to be part of the first 100 members of the MaJeliv Insiders community. And you also see a link in the description for our newsletter. Subscribe to the MaJeliv newsletter so you guys can stay up to date on all things MaJeliv. Again, including our creative content, our creative short films and shorts that we're releasing as a family of artists and actors. We definitely will give our newsletter subscribers updates before anybody else, as well as our insiders. So insiders, newsletter, and meet us in the comments, you guys. Thank you so much once again for joining us. Go out there, spread your light, and we'll see you in the next MaJeliv video. Have a MaJeliv day. Bye.
Bye.